Hey everybody, what's going on? Pro here from a couple of BKs, and I am here with some Crysis 2 gameplay to talk to you about Crysis 3. This will be our discussion video for it. Um, so let's get started. So basically, Crysis 3 has been announced, and I for one am very excited. I loved Crysis 2. Sadly, not many people play it online anymore, but whatever. Um, I'm going to start off with what I liked about Crysis 2 and what I didn't like and what I think they should change. And hopefully they'll take care of it in Crysis 3. So, Crysis 2, things I didn't like. The environments, everything was kind of, I don't know, the same, I guess. I don't really know how they'd be able to change that since it was in New York. Um, Not really much of a difference. I mean, the last level, Walk in the Park, that was pretty cool, but it's just I needed a change in color. Um, and Crysis 3 is supposedly really doing a lot to change that. It's they're really, you know, they want to make sure that everyone can see the difference. They're calling it the Seven Wonders. So basically, New York has been contained in a giant nano dome, and within that dome, the city has grown into basically seven different, like, distinct environments around it. um, it's mainly just a giant rainforest, like literally the concrete jungle now. Um, but it seems really cool. I mean, they've done a lot. Some of the pictures I've seen, screenshots, just look awesome. Of course, CryEngine 3 is going to be kicking ass. Um, but yeah, the environments are supposed to change. There's a few swamp areas that look interesting. If you've seen the main picture, the main image, the banner that they posted, your Alcatraz still with the crossbow, and or what they call the composite bow, a lethal composite bow. Anyway, that looks pretty sick too. But it's supposed to be a lot more nature friendly, I guess. In a lot of the environments, it's supposed to change things up a little. So I'm looking forward to that. Crysis 2 didn't really do that. Another thing, the multiplayer in Crysis 2, I don't know. I feel like they didn't have enough weapons. I guess. I mean, like online, they had a good amount, but it just needs more. Like, you can't stop feeling like you want more. Um, Hopefully, Crysis 3 will change that. I haven't really heard much about the weapons in multiplayer, at least, but they did mention that there will be just like a plethora of new weapons, alien weapons too, that you'll be using. Um, they said there's going to be some pretty serious firepower and a whole lot more weapons than you have ever thought. So I'm excited for that too. And another thing about Crysis 2 that I didn't really like that much, um, just basically most of my problems with it, I think, have to do with multiplayer. It's just I feel like it could have been so much better. I mean, they did do a lot of cool things, but for it to just die down like that, there's obviously something wrong. There's just not enough people playing it, you know? It's just, I was trying to find a match the other night to record this gameplay for, and I kept joining up with the same two other guys, and all the matches kept saying waiting for three more players, and I just couldn't even get a match, so I ended up recording some campaign, which is kind of sad. But, you know, I'm sure Crysis 3 will do better with that. Okay, now, things I liked about Crysis 2. The campaign, I loved. I loved the length of it. I think they did a really good job with it. There was still a lot of same types of environments and stuff, but normally that doesn't bother me. Colt, it bothers Colt a lot. He wants a lot of variety, and you know, I don't really care. I'm just a graphic Nazi. If it looks cool, then I'll play it. Um, but anyway, the campaign was really, I think, well done. After playing the first Crysis, I think Crysis 2 really, you know, stepped up their game. I love the storyline. Um, the gameplay mechanics, everything was just great for me. Crysis 3, on the other hand, Crysis 2 also, the sandbox environments and stuff like that, like they had in the first Crysis, I missed those. I wish there was a little bit more choice, I guess, in what you did in the levels and a little more vehicles and everything. That's kind of what I loved about the first Crysis. But Crysis 3 is supposed to be, they're supposed to be bringing the sandbox environments back just like the first Crysis. So I'm really excited for that, to see how that'll play out in New York in this big nano dome. I'm guessing it'll be easier since it's more of a big closed off area like the island in Crysis. But that'll be really, really cool. I'm excited for that. I want to see how the vehicles play into different areas and everything like that. One thing, if you have looked on Crysis 3's website, there's some different sections that are called adaptive warfare, which means basically the sandbox gameplay, and you need to be able to adapt to the different environments and choose your path and blah blah blah, all the same stuff. Another one's called Become the Hunter, which basically just talks about the nanosuit again. So basically, I'm guessing this means instead of going on like a linear path like Crysis 2, you're going to be free roaming a lot more, and you're going to be able to kind of choose where you go. You're going to be able to stalk the aliens and, basically hunt if you want. That's why you have a badass crossbow, right? And then they have the Seven Wonders section, which shows or talks about all the different areas within New York. But yeah, they got some pretty cool info on there. You should check them out. And all the screenshots look amazing too. Another little bit of information on their website too. It also says the trailer launches in 6 days. So I'm really looking forward to that. I can't wait to see how everything looks. All the screenshots so far look just ridiculously awesome. So yeah, I'm really excited for Crysis 3. I can't wait to see what they'll do. It changes environments, all the new guns and everything. I wonder how the gameplay will turn out, if they changed any of the mechanics. That crossbow looks pretty sweet. Anyway, yeah. So, tell us what you think. Please tell us what you think of Crysis 3, or what you thought of Crysis 2. Let us know what you're looking forward to, what you're anticipating, what you liked, what you didn't like in Crysis 2, what you hope they'll change, what you hope they'll take away or put in, or anything that they'll add, or what you think your predictions might be, what you think might happen in Crysis 3, what you think, how do you think it'll play out? Do you think it'll do good? Do you think it'll do bad? Do you think it'll be better than Crysis 2? Not better? I don't know. All these questions. We have our new couple of BK's app out for the Android phones. So if you want, the download link for that is in the description off of the Google Play Store. You should definitely check it out. Download the app. Follow us on Twitter. Follow us on Facebook. All links are in the description for especially the Twitter. Follow us on Twitter for all the updates. We can really use your guys' help on Twitter. We'll be letting you know whenever we're playtesting or recording commentaries or anything. If you guys want to join in, that'd be great. But mainly, if you have an Android phone, you should download the app. It'll have a poll on there. We have a monthly poll that we're doing now that pertain to each one of these discussion videos. So you can click the discussion section, watch the latest video, which would be this one for right now. Go to the poll and answer the question that we asked in the video, and let us know, submit your information. Then by the end of the month, we'll come out with another video saying what the majority of you are looking forward to, what the majority of you answered or said about our question. So it'd be pretty cool, and you can keep updated with the app and everything, watch all of our videos and stuff like that. So please, please, please download the app, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook. Again, all the links are going to be in the description. So, yeah, tell us what you think. Thanks for watching. See you later.